Hey guys, welcome back to Beyond the Feet. If you don't know so already, my name's Josh, and in today's video we're going to be covering pretty much everything from the Olympics postponement to what Nike's doing in terms of helping with the COVID-19 disease and just running events in general that have either been postponed or cancelled due to this virus. To start with, me and Kez would both like to send our condolences here from Beyond the Feet to anyone who's lost jobs, loved ones, is feeling unwell themselves, or this virus has touched you in some kind of way. We do send you condolences, praying for health for all you guys, that this comes to an end quite soon. Biggest things probably to try to stay positive, try exercise when you can. It's great for the mental health. If you're not in full lockdown, make sure you're getting out, having a run, and make sure you're staying connected on our Strava club. Yeah, let's all get through this together. It's definitely a time for the community to pull together and help each other out. So I would recommend just keep concentrating on what you can control, and without further ado, let's jump into the video. So starting off, massive news, the Tokyo 2020 Olympics is now going to be the Tokyo 2021 Olympics. It was pretty much announced last night here in Australia anyway, at the IOC President Butch and President Abe from Japan have come together and come to that agreement that they're going to postpone both the Olympics and the Paralympics as well.
We agreed to postpone the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020 to 21, latest summer 21.
It's something for everyone to look forward to. Once we get through this tough year in 2020, we're going to have something to look forward to at the end of the tunnel. But yes, the Olympics are postponed. So what's that mean for athletes? Well, in running sense, pretty much they are going to have longer to train, I guess. The Olympic teams, as I know of, is still going to be the same that were originally picked. Countries like Australia and Canada already pretty much hit up the Olympics and said, look, we're not sending a team regardless if you do it in 2020. So providing the circumstances have changed in 2021, that we will get to the Olympics and everything will be as it should be. However, with everything up in the balance yet, it's hard to say. But at this stage, the Olympics have been postponed to Tokyo 2021, and it's going to be interesting. Does it push back the rest of the Olympics coming forward, or are we still going to be set for 2024? It's heavy times. I look at the Olympics as something to look forward to in the future, something that all athletes, whether you're training for it or you're just looking forward to watching it, or it's something that you dreamed about in the future, well, it is something that we still get to look forward to. It's not cancelled, it is just postponed.
In Tokyo in 21, to celebrate successful Olympic Games together with all humanity and look into a brighter future for all of us.
In other running news, as pretty much everyone knows, most events, running calendars, cross-country calendars, they've all pretty much been cut or postponed to further notice. Here in Australia, your GC Marathon or your running festivals coming up, especially at Robina on the Gold Coast, Sydney, and also your one down in Melbourne, they have all been postponed, if not all cancelled. Put a list up on the screen of everything that's pretty much been canned. All your Spartans, all your trail series and your tri series as well, they've all been scratched. Pretty much all sports in Australia, if not worldwide, have been canned. The biggest indicator of like this affecting athletes in general was when the NBA suspended their season. One of the first sporting communities to do so, and obviously it wasn't going to be too far till running and footy and soccer pretty much followed suit. Now the biggest thing I would say to athletes that were training really hard for an event, whether that was your footy season, a marathon, a half marathon, triathlon, you're wanting to go to Ironman World Champs, pretty much any of those things, I'd say to keep training is your biggest thing, because if you've been in that mental state for so long where training's your outlet, training's your thing you look forward to, then pretty much got to keep doing it. For those in Australia at the moment, you can still go outside and run. We're not in full lockdown at the moment. Just make sure you're keeping that distance between everyone. So I would encourage that. Get out, notice how calm the world is amongst all this panic. Try to turn off your TV, limit the media's influence in you, and just get out there, have a run, let the mind clear. Same if you are stuck at home in the US or in Spain or Italy or or the UK, everywhere that is in lockdown, I'd encourage you, exercise. If you're not being able to break your PBs and your kilometers, break your PBs and push-ups every morning. Try wake up, do more push-ups than you normally do. Same with sit-ups or squats. Just biggest thing I would say is keep exercising where you can. It's definitely a great outlet. Make sure you get outside when you can to go for a run and things like that. But yeah, the biggest thing is safety this time of year. So we would encourage that. Continue to do what you do to stay mentally safe. Also keep everyone else physically safe as well. So how is all this affecting running shoe drops and shoes coming out, those ones that you guys were looking forward to, like the Endorphin series, your second release of your Alpha Fly, things like that? For most brands, I dare say it will be delayed or pushed back 1 or 2 months at least. So most of those running shoe companies that were trying to pump out shoes really quickly, like Saucony with the Endorphin series, same with Nike pumping out the Alpha Fly quite fast, was all in preparation to get them out in time for Tokyo. Now that Tokyo's pushed back to 2021, those shoes that were set to be released in the next couple months, I do think we won't see them till June, July. I think they will kind of hold on to that, take some time to get it right. Because of that, we may benefit from that in the future. Keep in mind, during these crises, some of the best ideas do come about because everyone's sitting still and they're just thinking. I think that's going to be the same with running shoe technology in general. So a lot of the companies that do their manufacturing in the Asia area, their production is actually back to 100%. However, not all their workers are showing up, so therefore things are still going to be slightly delayed. So keep that in mind. Make sure you're not hitting up your stores being like, why is this not here yet? Things like that, because I mean, it's a crisis. It's going to affect everyone from the food to standard retail to big companies like Nike or Asics or Saucony as well. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about it. Now there are a few brands that are doing some great things in the community as well. Nike have donated 15 million to the cause. The CEO John and his wife have personally contributed 10 million to the cause. So out of the 15 million Nike have donated, the CEOs themselves have dropped 10 million, which is massive. It's awesome. That's going towards food banks, medical research, and helping people on the front line. I'll whack it up onto the screen. But now with all the events and things being cancelled and people donating money, obviously a lot of people have lost money or aren't able to get their fees back from marathons. We would hope that they would refund those, and for most cases hopefully they will. But nevertheless, a lot of running events have turned their run into a virtual run. Now what's that mean? For most cases, on this particular date, you'll go out and run your half or full marathon. Pretty much your time will be recorded, and then those results get calculated and away you go. At Beyond Dafeet, we are looking at doing a similar thing. Me and Kaz are looking at putting together a virtual run on our Strava club, so make sure you get connected there. There'll be videos to come in how we're going to do that, depending on whether Australia moves to a stage 3 lockdown or not, and when the rest of the world recovers, because we don't want to be running marathon here, and obviously people in the US are locked up at home, so we do want everyone to be able to get involved with that. I do think once all this blows over, it's not going to be just straight back to life as normal, so I think that virtual run will still be a big part to play. Looking forward to just getting through this with you guys. Kez will be back with another video shortly. Obviously a lot of the things we had planned are going to be somewhat postponed to the near future, but obviously still going to keep uploading for you guys, try to give you that outlet, think about other things, or just kind of have that escape, or just to be informed in general. Obviously I'm not going to be like a news outlet and pumping out stuff about COVID-19 and who's it killing and things like that. We definitely want this to be a more positive channel, and just really concentrating on what you can control. So with all that said, please stay connected, join us on the Strava Club, follow us on Instagram, and smash that subscribe so you're not left out with anything. We're going to start up a Shoes and Brews on Fridays, as well as just answering some Q&As. If you do have any questions about running, shoes, just life in general here in Australia, or just other sports in general, hit us up in the comments, and we'll try and answer them the best we can. Just have a conversation with you guys, and yeah, let's stay connected. Cheers.